So this deck, super simple, is mono green. Okay. So to explain mono green, so our commander is a planeswalker, Nissa, who shakes the world. So 5 lighted planeswalker for 5 mana, 3 green green. Has a passive ability whenever you tap a forest for mana, add an additional green. So basically any forest taps for double, essentially. There's some variants where it taps for more, which you will see, but yeah, it's pretty good. +1, put 3 1/1 counters on up to 1 target non-creature land you control. Untap it, it becomes a 0/0 elemental creature with vigilance and haste. It's still a land. So what that means is basically she comes down and she creates something that can defend herself. This makes her a really strong planeswalker because she defends herself. And then nothing else other than a -8, which is straight to our ultimate. You get an emblem with lands you control have indestructible. Search your library for any number of forest cards, put them on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. So she's pretty consistent at coming down, increasing her just constantly making creatures that can defend herself. And then once she gets to 8, even if she's at 8, because she's our commander, we can -8 as she goes back to our command zone. We get like 22 forests, so she's easy to cast next turn. Obviously if we keep her alive, it saves us the mana and doubles our mana next turn, so instead of 22 forests, we technically have 44. At that point we kind of just win. But yeah, so the rest of the deck, this is mono green good stuff. It is us ramping to hell and casting loads of big things. So super early stuff. So we've got Boreal Grazer, Caryatid, Druid, other Druid, other Druid. What other ramp do we have? Dryad of the Grove, just to put more lands down. Leyline, if it starts in our open hand, we get it casted for free. Then all our creatures tap for additional mana. Even on the high side, we've got Great Henge, which taps for mana, and it gives us card draw if we get enough loads of creatures. We've got Nyx Bloom Ancient, which triples our mana. So a land with triple mana, so it tap for 3, and then thanks to Nissa, it would tap for an additional one, so that'd be 4. It gets super crazy. Then we've just got really good stuff, so we've got Voracious Hydra, so it comes down, it can either get bigger or it can kill something. Steelburn Hydra, so it comes down as a big thing, but it can start destroying artifacts and enchantments. We've got Barrier Breach to get rid of gods like Thassa, things that are indestructible. It's a great way to get rid of them. Some of our big win combos, we've got Nessian Boar, so that blocks while we get through with all of our upgraded lands. One of our big ones is we go Finale of Devastation for 10, which bear in mind if we have Thassa, that's only 6 lands that we need. At which point we get End-Raze Forerunners, so essentially that comes on the battlefield, and then everything gains +10/+10. Then this gives them +2/+2 vigilance and trample, so it pretty much just wins us the game at that point. Another secret card which I've never seen anybody else play with Nissa, and that's Plain-Wide Celebration. So say Nissa comes down, +1s up to 6, okay, and then pass the turn. We can block with the land that we've made, that's absolutely fine. Comes back our turn, so long as we've got 6, 7, 4 lands, okay, or 4 things that produce mana, we can cast Plain-Wide Celebration, proliferate 4 times, and then we can ultimate Nissa, and she's actually still alive. It's silly. The amount of times that's won me the game is redonkulous. So yes, there's some really interesting things in this. Got some mutate, because I love mutate. So we've got Migratory Greathorn for some ramp. Artifact Destruction, and also dropping this down turn 2, because you ramp turn 1 with like our Boreal Grazer, and then turn 2 you mutate it into a Jet with 4/4, puts your head pretty fast. And then we've got Auspicious Starix, because it's just a really strong card. And then we've got mana sinks like Biogenic Ooze. That's pretty much it. We've got Labyrinth of Scophos, which is a standard version of Mazavith, which basically helps us get around combat a bit easier. So yeah, well, it's been a solid deck for me. It's gone through a few updates. Like the ley line was only recently put in, but it's a really good mana sink, and a lot of our ramp is also creature based. So yeah, we're gonna play this for the last bit, just because I love this deck. So I figured why not? Because next week I'm either not doing this at all, but I might still do it because I'm actually enjoying this today. Or we'll be starting from scratch. So we start with all 16 decks in the pool. What we roll is what we get, or whatever you guys choose. So yeah, hope you'll enjoy this. Cool. So we've got some ramp. This is also cool. You'll find I'll play this deck really fast. This is the deck I play the most. Like if I want my 15 wins, this is what I play. It doesn't not saying it's amazing I'm going to win every time, but it does kind of mean it does mean I kind of know what I'm doing with it. What I could say is. So right there, so turn 2 played a 2-drop, which robs us. But then turn 3 played land, and then mutate, because the mutate gives it sort of like artificial haste. It just catches people off guard really easily sometimes. It's really good. So there we go. So now we've got Nissa. So I'm just gonna play that out now.
We will not
animate a land. The one thing I will say, yes, we've just animated a land. Actually, I'm going to animate the land and use this. That's the other good thing. Because it's still a land, we can animate and tap it again. That's also really strong. As long as Nissa lives, I don't mind. So I'm fine chucking things under the bus just so that Nissa lives, because it accelerates us enough that anything lost on that one turn is fine. So here. So they're trying to kill it. I'm going to get some value just by killing this thing off as well. But really I'm just making sure Nissa survives.
Peace.
So now I have 8 mana. So already I'm in a better position for it. So what I can do here is we'll play this out. Then I can animate a land.
Rise, my elemental friend.
I should have attacked first, that's my bad. So now I'll attack. But it's got vigilance as well, so we can attack first, worry about it later. Then I can tap to play this. But now because of Nyx Bloom Ancient, this now taps for 3 times. This taps for 6. So what I can actually do, they tend to get upset and just run away. Oh, this deck, man. I love this deck. I can usually tell by looking at the open. Obviously, this sounds twattish and it's not always the case. But there are some times I can just look at. Actually, what that card? There's times I can look at my hand and be like, if it's fast enough, it's probably going to win. On a Wednesday Brawl, because it's more of a Brawler's Guildhall, I'd still say it's casual, because especially because at the minute, because it's free. Since everyone's stuck at home. Normally you'd have to pay into it. But so I've got some ramp, I've got a lower drop. This can draw me. This is capable. But the Wednesday Brawl is always free. So it tends to be the time where people come and test out the decks and stuff, so I feel like my win rate is gonna be higher here just because of people testing stuff out, but I could be wrong. Because theoretically, if you've got a deck that works, you're just gonna play it in the guild hall anyway. I want to build this into a commander deck as well. I think. Well, no, you can't have it as a commander deck. I wouldn't mind a mono green commander deck with her in it though. So I could do this now. It might be better to have a creature. Well, this will double my mana next turn. Play this for now. Next turn I can play this regardless, and with this dude, he kind of holds the fort quite well. Good play, good play. Is that now taps to 3? That's pretty good. Got some sort of combo in this deck. Don't know what's taking them so long, like. Sure. Maybe just a bit powered out getting a blocker out, I guess. So we're gonna play this land. It's not a forest, so it doesn't tap for double once this is out. So what we're gonna do is this taps for 2 because we've got a creature power 4 great now, which is always good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we've already got a forest to play around with, and then we're going to animate one of our tapped ones.
Harness the elements.
So you know, this is great. And now that's a creature, our ley line helps with that, because whenever you tap a creature for mana. We'll attack first. Didn't block. Makes me worried about what the plan is next turn. I'm tempted to kill this. Just so they're down a mana. I don't think it's worth it. Let's play this down, so at least I've got a blocker, and I've got 2 blockers. I'll work it out from there. Whew. I have no idea what their plan is here. Okay. Does tap it though? Right, they're probably going to concede here, but let's just see what happens. Glad I did now. So, animate this.
The land fights for us.
Create this. Now I've got a lot more mana. So, we're going to put a 6/6 over a 0/0. But then it has 5/1/1 counters on it. again, probably would have been better attack first. The deck's good. The deck's really good. I'm slightly above average at Magic. So, my plays aren't always optimal, but the deck compensates for just being a pretty decent deck. There we go. Whew! Yep, this is fine. Cogler's a bit of everything in this deck. Like, I don't even think I've got any cards in the deck to use its indestructible effect. Which sounds stupid, I am aware, but I don't know. It's never come out of the deck because of the whole when it attacks, destroy target, artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. And the fact that when it comes down it fights something. It's just always... I've got cards that do one of those things, but for some reason I just always keep it in. It just works really well. So again, we're just ramping all the way. Got a couple of options. I think we do this first. Just get rid of that. Yeah, that's fine. Kaya's Wrath would do it. It wouldn't kill me, but... Now we have
In this land, we are all connected. Rise, my elemental friend.
So quest base can't be blocked by a creature with power 2 or less. A lot of people forget that. Yep, go for it, that's fine. Can't. There we go. Yep. Afterlife might be irritating, but it's better to do it now than while Tessa is on the field. I mean, what, hits for 2? Games are pretty fast with this deck. If we do get a game that's drawn out, it can get pretty good, provided I've actually kept a half decent hand. No, I'd have to get lucky with that one. Okay, we're done. Right, okay, this is actually alright. Put that at the bottom, and put that at the bottom. I should have put a land at the bottom. It's fine, it's fine. So this is actually hilariously good because that's an enchantment. And we're about to blow it up next turn, so they might hate us after this. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, use to gain the life. Send that. Boom. I was just doing that to have a 4-4. The fact that I was able to kill that is pretty nice. Yeah, might have lost this one. And now I have to draw some pretty accurate stuff to maybe get this to where I need to. Migrating Great Horn would solve it for us, would solve one of the things. A weird card to have in. See how we do. To be fair, we did multi 5. Oh, harsh. Airland, I think would be okay. Don't seem to be doing loads, which seems harsh, but I've seen mono white decks that can get scary pretty fast. Okay. Just one land. Oh, this still costs more. Okay, never mind. No, we need 2 land. Oh no, during their turn. Okay, fine.
Together, we will prevail. Be wary of the ground you walk on.
I can't see them trading here. Yeah, that's fine. There it is. This card, man. This and Thassa are why I run Exile Target Enchantment. Okay. Absolutely worth it. Probably if I'm not doing that.
I'm cold as a crusher, so brace yourself. I'd like you to meet my friend. Stop.
The land shall conquer you.
There we go, there we go, we're getting there. If your board wipes, we cry, but as is the game. Good card, good card.
We can
That
banish
sucks because it
evil
can
from
give us
this
fly
plane.
indestructible. Which means this is not a very viable block.
I will lend you my strength.
Okay, give it vigilance, that's also fine. I think he's forgotten that this has reach. We'll probably concede soon. Ooh. This is nice. This is overkill, we don't need that yet. Oh. Untap this.
Behold, nature's true power.
No, we're gonna do more fun things. I always like to make a reach, just in case they obviously come
Beauty
somewhere.
lies in variation.
Um, did he even get a land last time? I don't think he did.
Retreat!
Next chance will be fun. Yep. Yep. Sure. Okay. Meanwhile, he doesn't have. Yeah, we're just gonna do it. So do that.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Make this 10. Search my library for a fun card. Usually concede by this point. Cool. Let's make a question beast. Why not? Messed that up, but it's fine. All attack. All a green, bro. It's very strong. Did I have? Yeah, I did. Thank you very much. I did have fun that game. We'll do a couple more. I don't even want to drag this out, I don't think. Oh, let's just keep this to try it out, shall we? Kind of the bit stopping early. Cool. I love this card because it romps here a little bit. It's like show it. And there's untapped as well, which can be really strong. Nice.
Power surges through these lands. The land shall conquer you.
Oh, you can hang back, you don't need to go. If I draw a land next turn, this might be the fastest win I've ever had. If I draw a land. If I don't draw a land, then it'll be average speed of winning. Sure, you keep drawing cards. Watch this! What's this, turn 4 or something? Oh my god! That is insanely fast. Now that is how you play Magic. That felt good in the worst possible way. Ha! It's not amazing, but it's got some ramp, so I'm gonna keep it. Rather than pushing my luck. We could fight it, but I'm just gonna keep ramping. No, we can play this out. This card only sometimes does something, like, if I find the next good card I find, this is probably coming out of the deck. Just because it's okay. But the fact that it's, you've got this, so obviously it's the equivalent of casting a card from your hand. It just doesn't feel like that because you gotta look at the top X and then find X or less. So you sometimes fall, sometimes get lucky. It tends to not be worth it. I'm gonna this guy. I'm gonna block here. They probably weren't expecting it, but I'm actually okay with it. So I'm gonna do this anyway.
I protect that which cannot protect itself.
I can't attack because I full force an
Be
absolute
wary of
nuisance.
the ground you walk on.
I will block that 4-4 with my 3-3. Yep. Forgot about that. Yep, it's fine. Maybe it's live even after that. Have some blockers. Block here. It's done. It's fine. Again, as long as this is alive, fine. Getting a turn off, just gives us so much value. So, fighting that isn't worth it, but if we just make a big dude, then
Harness the elements.
Oh, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're gonna have to fight the commander. This has vigilance. It has vigilance. So when I attack, okay. That kind of sucks, but happens. Am I willing to block again? Probably not this time. Nah.
not underestimate my fortitude.
So, cast this. Let me animate this.
Behold,
I've now got 4
true
creatures, so
power.
this taps for more. And mutate this onto that. I would mutate out the lands, but I don't know if it doesn't work properly if I don't know the rules properly. But it just becomes a 3/3. Just for some reason, even though I'm pretty sure it's wrong. Move to combat. Attack with these 2. Then we'll play this. Nice. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, this will be fine. Provided nothing spoopy happens, this will be fine. I like these. I'm an absolute slut when it comes to deck sleeves. Prime example. We're trying again, are we? I'm gonna block with this here. Alright, okay. That's fair enough. Nice. It seemed as if he thought I wasn't expecting something, but, you know, whatever. It's got some ramp. This dude's cool. I don't like this as in my hand. This typically always comes out with Finale Devastation. But it's okay. It's okay. Finale Devastation lets us set out graveyard as well, which isn't commonly used. Oh. Right, this might be where we finally lose, because mono red is a pain. The upside I might have is his weaker stuff can't block question based. Yep. The next turn, it hurts a lot. Yeah, block here I guess. Save damage where we can. Sucks. Wait, what? Unless you're gonna burn this now. Okay. This is the riskier player. I was going to do Biogenic Ooze just so I've got more blockers, but I'll go for the riskier player.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Didn't even block and use it. Okay. We'll see what happens. This might be someone's net deck that just haven't fully tried it out yet, I guess, but Or they got mana screwed? Like, I don't know. I'm not judging them. But, if we kill this as soon as possible, we're laughing. Right, 2+ damage, so I can block this and survive. I'm just gonna let that through. He also didn't attack Nissa, which is strange. Forgot about the MS, but it's not a red source, so that's fine. +2. Vigilance and Trample. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. +7. Right, so we actually. Oh no, okay. So we tap this. Put it up there.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Then we do this. And I think we win. If we don't, there are options, but I think I've done the math right. Actually, you can see that we've. Whew. Nice. Fun and damage, was I? Right, final game. Right, so I'm against Demir. Ton of ramp and then the pump. So we, I think we win this before he even gets a chance to do anything. Could be wrong. I might be being very cocky, but I have a lot of confidence in this deck. With a higher toughness one, just in case he gets some early stuff in. Demir is probably going to go on Death Touch rather than. Like, Demir has a lot of evasion. I can just draw some cards, that's fine. No one's judging you, mate. So, it's much better using this rather than our creature-based ramp. Because Nissa taps these for more when she comes down. So actually, we're going to do this. We're actually just going to have a ton of mana left over. Discard a card. I'll discard a forest. I don't need it. Play a forest. Right, so it goes to do that. We don't actually want to do that. We want to do this. Because once we do this, our forests tap for more. So we can actually do this. Oh man! Oh, do we actually call out the final game? Jesus! Bear with me. Right. One more game. I can play this deck all day. Like, I'd be tempted for the next session to just do the entire stream just this mono or green deck. Because I absolutely adore this deck. Like, I would argue that this deck is top tier. I don't see many people run it. Everybody runs Kinan. He's an expensive commander. Right, so this isn't great. Follow this Ramsus. Really looking for a 2 mana. Okay, this might take longer. Do we risk it? We've got this, and then we can mutate that onto it. Then that's kind of it though. Let's do it. If we lose one, we lose one. Literally just went undefeated with this deck, so maybe we're due a loss. Like, he's probably going to have a ton of counter spells, so we will probably lose this one. So now he's got cancel mana, or like being able to counter a spell. So it puts us on edge. I mean, I'm tempted to sort of like bait it out with this. If this fails, I don't actually care. But does that make it a 8/8 with trample? On turn. So I'm kind of waiting to tap out to do any major stuff. Shame we didn't draw a land, but this is fine. Okay, yeah, that's fair. So he's still trying to keep that 3 mana up, so he's going to try and counter something that I play. That's an enchantment, I've got a better idea. Still didn't draw that land, eh? Do this first, see what happens. Might counter this time, might work out what I'm trying to do, but a lot of people forget that the creatures are enchantment creatures. Okay. Okay. Nice. I could have cast this, but I kind of feel like I'm racing them at this point. I can't do any of my major stuff come to without counter spells, so if he taps out, I'm flying. Even if he plays the visit now, like, right, he can't. So he's always keeping that mana. And it's auto tapping, so something in his hands keeping this mana open. It's very off-putting. But he hasn't counted any of my creature stuff, so. Cool, go land. Play this. You can probably get scared of this and counter it. Feels justified. Okay, I don't know what's in his hand. I'm gonna stop speculating, just go for it. Brings the visit 5-5. Return to my hand. No, I don't know. It's nice to have a girl to last more than 2 seconds, to be honest. As arrogant as that sounds. Cool. He's still got 2 mana on, 2 blue mana. Never to stop being a pussy about it. Wait, he's gonna count. I mean, he hasn't counted any of my creature spells. So, what would this be? 4, 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. Oh, okay. If he doesn't count this, he's dead. There it is. This is fine. I'm just going to attack with this, see what he does. You can technically block and cast a visit again next turn. So I think that helps him. Should have taken both. Would have been a much harder choice for him. Or at least I'd have had him in a corner for next turn. Right, let's see what he does. He has tapped out for the visit. I do believe that makes it showtime.
We are all connected.
Animate this.
The land shall conquer you.
Cast this. Why did you do that? Oh my god. I hate the way it does it sometimes. Should use for full control all the time really, but games go faster doing it this way.
Cease this aggression.
Oh, okay. If he just draws a ton, then yeah, that works. This is interesting because that's normally what you'd run as the Is it
by your side, I am always ready.
He's got all out.
My plan is crystallizing.
Okay, he's going off. He has also tapped out.
Do not assume I am fragile.
Oh, I know what type of card my deck is. Really.
I'm tougher than you think.
It's not really what I want it to be. That sucks. We could. Oh no, because it got countered. Never mind. There are some options. Namely this guy. Let's -2. Do this.
Things are about to get out of hand. Savagery loves company.
And now, because of that, we can now do this. So let's just do that. There we go. Ah, fair. Well, you come at a great time because we just finished. Ah.